Oh yeah, don't forget about, hey, I'm trying to tell you, no joke. He's out here doing a little detail, just doing a little detail. You know what I'm saying? That's it. This shit going up, This crypto shit, bro. This crypto industry. Just letting y'all know, man, a little bit about when I started. The ebook gives you the intro. It gives you an intro of how I got involved in cryptocurrency. It's gonna give you some steps to follow that I didn't know about when I first got involved in crypto. It's gonna give you some steps that you'll have that I didn't have when I first got in. So you're gonna be really ahead of the game. But like I say, the ebook is just the intro to, it's just the intro to my, my involvement in crypto when I first got in. But it's changed a lot. It's changed a lot since I first got involved. It's a lot of projects that were here, a lot of applications or a lot of cryptocurrencies. Remember, y'all gotta get away from using that word cryptocurrencies. You gotta get away from using that word. You gotta know that that's just a marketing scheme used by the elites, people who control the media, to keep y'all in fear about cryptocurrency. That's all you're gonna hear about is crypto this, crypto that, crypto blow it up, crypto crash, crypto this. You're gonna hear a lot of negative stuff about crypto. But I'm just telling you, man. The ebook gonna give you my intro. It's gonna put you ahead. You're gonna be ahead of the game, because all that ebook is your ticket, is your opportunity to take that next step. That next step is we talk. That's the next step. Once we talk, I'm gonna be able to feel you out. Man, my discernment's strong. So see, yeah, I know a lot of people looking for money, and they know cryptocurrency or this new technology is a vehicle for that. Yes, it is. But you gotta know it's bigger than that. It's bigger than money. Because anybody right now, you can stumble and come to the crypto industry and fuck around and look around and make some real bread. Seriously. It's a while back last year, me and my wife, I got her involved, she started feeling it, we got in, not really knowing when we got in. But we got into cryptocurrency in 2021, real heavy. But let me tell you what was going on in 2021 that I didn't know, that I know now, just through my learning, my experience. What happened in 2021, it was the bull market of cryptocurrency. 2021 was an absolute bull market for cryptocurrency. 2021, Bitcoin had got to its all-time high of 69K, coming from being a penny stock. Bitcoin got up to 69, 68K from being a penny, from you being able to mine it on your computer It just, you know, hold that shit. Yeah. But me and my wife got in at the peak. Not necessarily the peak, but I think we dropped a substantial amount. Not we, I did. See, my wife didn't know what I was putting in there. You know, I was zealous about cryptocurrency. You know, and if you ever ask her, I was on it every day, looking at the prices. You know, learning something about it every day, listening to videos, reading articles. You know, paying for information. You know, paying for consultations with people just to get deeper into understanding it. Because I'm serious about it. I'm still serious about it. Very serious about it. But we got in the 2021 bull market. Okay. And we came in heavy. You know, real heavy. And so when I dropped my first major bag in crypto, I felt I was confident enough to drop my first bag. You know, I came in and I put a bag in Ethereum. You know, I think it was May 16th of 2021. And 3 days later, May 19th, major crypto crash. Major crypto crash. Major crypto crash. Elon Musk, everybody was blaming him, but it wasn't his fault. You know, he had made a decision based on, you know, his company's principles of Tesla. And prior to what actually made Bitcoin boost up so high, and what was pushing the bull market, is that Elon Musk had purchased, you know, Tesla, the company that he owned, had purchased about $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. They had brought $1 billion worth of Bitcoin to put on their balance sheet. And when that's a major corporation. That's a major corporation buying Bitcoin. This thing that all the media people, all the, you know, money managers and investors, you go out there and go to the bank and speak to a financial advisor and say, hey man, I want to tell me what you know about the crypto. I want to invest in that. You know, man, they're gonna be like, no, we don't. No, that's very risky. That's too volatile. We're not really doing that right now. We don't have the approval from management to get involved with that. That's what they're gonna tell you. Go to call your bank. Call your bank and say, hey, I want to speak with a money market manager. I want to speak to a financial advisor. Set you an appointment up. You can talk to them on the phone. You ain't got to go down there just to do a phone conference and ask them. Say, hey man, I'm really interested in investing in cryptocurrency. Can you guys help me out? Watch what they tell you. Watch what they tell you. Call Bank of America. Call Bank of America. See what they tell you. And you be like, no, we ain't messing with that right now. We don't have authorization. But the owners of Bank of America, Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett company, him and Charlie Munger, savages, some major motherfucking investors, right? There's some savage boys. I respect them. I respect them. I call them savages because they eat, nigga. They in the jungle. They eating. They savages because they what people think dead. Them vultures and them buzzards and all that come down to eat that. They eat that shit that's dead already. People look at it as dead. Oh, it's on the side of the street. And damn, that coon guts bust out there. You look at it, it's fucked up. He dead. Shit, nigga. Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett. They see some life in it. Guts busted out. Brains out. They savages, dog. They'll eat that shit. They'll eat it up. Because just because the guts and it's busted up and disgusted, and you see that red, they call it that blood. They call it that blood. Warren Buffett called it blood. He said when you see blood in the street, he said you see blood in the street, you be greedy. Yeah. He said you be greedy. And that was their motto for a long time. And I think it still is their motto. They talk like they, I think they still use that strategy. But yeah, Elon Musk then brought $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. Yeah. That shit had the market rallying. Everybody going crazy. Ah, Elon Musk just brought $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. Man, Bitcoin shot up to like, I think Bitcoin shot up to like 50-something thousand. From an all-time high of like maybe 25, 30, And when Elon Musk had Tesla did that, it shot that it just started people start buying Bitcoin, and the transactions on the Bitcoin platform, and crypto, what makes a token or a blockchain or whatever project it is, or a dApp, what makes it go up in volume or in price is the transactions being conducted on the platform. How many transactions? The more transactions that's being conducted on the platform, any platform, blockchain or dApp, the transaction is going to represent the increasement of that token. That price is going to go up because it's activity. There's a lot of activity happening. Elon Musk, they had brought it. Tesla had brought. She has the Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin market, they rallying. The sentiment. That when you hear that word sentiment, that means the emotion. That means emotion in the marketplace. You got happy, sad, fearful, bullish, bearish, euphoria. And what had happened, I think Bitcoin had hit a euphoria moment because it had got to a peak or a price where people thought it would never go. Even though it had always been making new highs, but that 50 grand was like, whoa. So people was excited. Everybody buying Bitcoin. And then come May, because all that happened prior to May, probably in maybe April, maybe February, April, January, February, March, before May, whatever, I don't know what month, but after that, we started hearing a lot of buzz in the industry about Bitcoin energy consumption. Now, I didn't put my bag in after Elon Musk went inside and invested through Tesla and they had brought the Bitcoin. I came in after that. I came in after that. So after they had done that, after Tesla done that, here come the media. Here come the media. When some good news happened about cryptocurrency, and you start seeing a lot of the circulation through the media, videos, newspaper, people, it's in the media. Not now. Guess what? The media like, oh hell no, nah. They drawing the price up. See, the elites, the rich, want the price of Bitcoin to be cheap as fuck. They want it to be low. They don't want it to be 50 grand. They want it to be $10. They want it to be they want it to be low, so they can snatch them a bag. This shit crazy, man. They wanted to be low, so they started putting out what is known as FUD. They call it FUD in the industry, just like false information. They call it FUD. It's putting out FUD. I mean, it's probably another term for it, but I just know that they say FUD, man. It's FUD. You know, it's not correct. Not saying they're wrong, but it's not correct because they wasn't correct. Bitcoin is an energy consumer because of the mining equipment that they use to mine Bitcoin. They use electricity. They plug into the walls. You know, they got different forms of mining equipment now. They increasing the technology. I mean, see, but even before then, they say no, Bitcoin is fucking up the environment. Ooh. Oh yeah. They said Bitcoin fucking up the environment. That caused some havoc to OSHA, to the EU, the environmentalists, everybody that got any type of business that's trying to help maintain and protect the environment. They went in. They went in. And they went in so hard that Tesla is an environmental friendly company. They do not emit. They don't use no emission. They don't cause pollution. They're against pollution. They for the earth. But buying that Bitcoin was something that I believe Elon Musk had to do. He knew going in that he was going against Tesla principles. Environmental friendly. He knew, but in order to maintain Tesla as a company, Tesla was not profitable, and I don't think they still haven't been profitable. They losing money, but he knew Bitcoin was in a bull market, or he knew something about if I buy this here, and the news get out that I brought it. People watch me anyway, and whatever I say and whatever I do, people do. He's like, okay, this just I'm assuming this. So you got to be into it. You be into it, man. You can't be just reading and watch. You got to be into it. I studied Elon Musk too. A lot of his companies, man, they've been struggling his entire life. They trying to keep these things together, and Tesla is one of them. Still struggling. SpaceX struggling. Yeah, you see them. You think these? Yeah, they worth this and that. You got a company called Starlink. Those two private companies, well, actually on Twitter now, private company. Starlink, private company. These things value. I know Starlink valued at over $100 billion right now. Starlink is pretty good, I think. But Tesla was not profitable. Tesla needed some money to stay afloat, to make a profit. Because the only way Tesla made a profit in 2021 was through the sale of the Bitcoin they purchased. They brought it and it went up. I think they made like when it went up after he purchased it, it went up like they made like $1 billion and some change. So he 100% his money, he 100x his money. And through the carbon offsets, Tesla sells. That's how Tesla made a profit in 2021. They ain't nothing off the cars. They ain't make no profit other than that. That was it. They ain't make no money off selling cars and all that. But Elon Musk knew that people, hey, if I buy this Bitcoin, the news get out. But hey, the environmentalists went in on them. They went in on them. They started talking, hey, y'all thought y'all was environmental friendly and You know, y'all buying Bitcoin and Bitcoin fucking up the environment, sucking up all the energy and all. And yeah, it's bullshit. They were talking bullshit, man. You can add up all the Bitcoin mining equipment and do your research, man. That, you're like, goddamn, man. They were talking. They was just some bullshit. They were talking about. Yeah, it's an energy consumer, but it's not consuming as much as energy as people think. There are other industries out there that consume. The banking industry consume more energy than Bitcoin. You know, the real estate industry. You know, I mean, you go around downtown in the city, the lights are on the buildings all night, all day long. They'll never come off. They'll never shut them down. Buildings, the grocery store, they keep these lights. You'll never go to a grocery store when they close and see every light off in the building. But that's the FUD they put out. And Elon Musk, he got attacked. So he's like, fuck. They had to sell Bitcoin. They made their money, they sold. Right? They made their money, they sold, right? I don't know how much he sold. Maybe they sold a whole walk. In order to find out they still holding it, you just have to go to Tesla's statement, their financial statement sheet. It's available because they are a regulated company. Any company in the United States that's regulated up on the SEC, you can look at their income statements. You can look at their balance sheets. You can pull it up. It's free. They sold. And when they sold, that caused the opposite of what happened when he purchased. People start selling off. Oh man, Tesla's selling Bitcoin. They must see a problem. These are the retail investors. They must see the retail investors, the people just, you know, they going with the trend. They just seeing what's happening. These aren't folks that really do deep study investigation on stuff that they're getting involved in. They got the best intentions, but they the lookers. They looking out like what's happening. Okay, this they talking about this is, oh yeah, Bitcoin. Okay, let me get some of that. And then that thing, you know, oh shit, it's dropping. What's going on? No, let me get out of that. Yeah, that shit on. Yeah. They not the people who really know what's going on, man. You can't just be a retail investor. You got to be a self-directed investor. So the bag that I put in after Elon Musk put his bag in, I didn't put my bag in because of what Elon Musk did. Because I didn't buy Bitcoin. I brought Ethereum. Through my study, I seen that between Bitcoin and Ethereum, Bitcoin was more popular, but Ethereum was doing more development. They was developing more. And when I say development, becoming a better product, becoming a better blockchain. And by becoming a better blockchain, it has to be activity happening on top of that blockchain. That means people building on top of that blockchain. Remember, blockchain is a platform like iOS and Android. People build their apps and they put them, they either build them on Android or iOS platform, or they build them and just deploy them on there. But the blockchain is only good as the applications or the dApps that are built on top of it. The blockchain is just a layer. It's just the base layer. It's the activity that goes on, that the things that are being built on top of that blockchain, which makes that blockchain more productive and attractive for people to invest in. But yeah, I put my bag in Ethereum. And in the industry, Bitcoin is the #1 token in terms of market cap. So when it goes up in price, it has this network effect that all the other tokens seem to go up in value, because Bitcoiners take their profits and invest in other cryptocurrencies. It's like a chain effect. The people who know about cryptocurrency, they invest in other crypto. But May 16th is when I put my bag in, substantial amount. And I think it was May 19th, 3 days later, they came out with the news, the bad news. You know that Elon Musk, I think, was selling his Bitcoin, and then it caused a panic to retail investors who just like, oh shit, Elon Musk, Tesla selling Bitcoin, oh, and the price was just, the people started selling too. And the bag I put in went from what I put in down straight down to like 50%. Yeah, straight down like 50%. Mm-hmm. And you know, I was like, to me, it was the first time I ever had a, you know, that it was like the first, you know, time that in crypto, where I felt like I was panicking. I was panicking. I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh, it was like, you don't have to experience this. You may experience it, but yeah, it was a panic, because we all gonna go through volatility in the industry if you want to make gains. If you want to make gains in crypto, you're gonna have to go through some volatility. That's just part of it. And that time, for me, it was a panic attack. Like, oh shit, what I do? I was holding the phone in my hand. I'm looking at it. I'm just, oh shit, you know, my wife know about it. She looking crazy and I'm looking crazy, and I was like, man, should I sell? I ain't want to sell, but I was just thinking about her. Like, she was like, cause she, you know, women, they panic different about money than men. But I was like, my finger on the button, like, shit, should I sell and save her what's left, or take the loss of the 50%, or, you know? Man, it was fucked up. But she was like, nah, don't sell, shit, fuck it. You didn't want to lose, you know what I'm saying? No money. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to lose either. So shit, fuck it. We hold, we held, you know. We just help. We just help. We hard up for like from May to about August. Cause you know, the market started, you know, coming back, you know, just, you know, up, down. The market started coming back. But it was a really, that day, May 19th, it was a real panic, man. Shit, I ain't know what the fuck. But I just knew why, you know, the market went down. And you can't do nothing about the market. But yeah, we held to about, you know, August came around. But doing from May to August, we were still, you know, I was still in crypto. She was too. From May to August, we making little gains every now and then on other tokens and other projects that we had invested in. She snatching out little gains here and there. I'm snatching out little gains here and there, you know. So the emotion was started to come back. Like, okay, we still down, but shit, crypto still alive. But my studying continued. My studying continued. And then we had kind of got into looking into the gaming tokens, the metaverse. We started just looking at some other things because, just like I say, crypto is it's an economy. It's different sectors. But my wife came across this token, this gaming token. Cause we was on game, we was just looking at gaming token. That was like the buzz that I told her about. And we were watching a couple of influencers who was on gaming tokens too, cause they were like, hey, this the future. These gaming tokens is gonna be very huge. Like these metaverses, are gonna be big. And so I started doing some research on the metaverses. My wife found like 2 tokens in the metaverse, and I brought both of them, and both of us brought another one together. Like we got the same token. I don't know if she owned the other one, but this one particular token that she purchased or that she found, she did a little research on it, just finding out, and she was just, she don't go deep, but she look at it and be like, oh, this look, and she I think she showed it to me, and I was like, wow, and I looked into it, and I do deep research, and I got into it. I was like, oh shit, I say, baby, that shit you found, that shit, that's like the most sophisticated shit in the metaverse right now. And yeah, so shit. And then we had got I think a little confirmation from a influencer we watched, but I don't think, she said she don't think he called that one out. We thought he did, because like I said in the beginning, you look at influencers and you get a lot of your information from influencers. Some good information, some bad information, but this particular person we were watching, a lot of his input was decent. You know what I'm saying? He had a big following, so if he would say like, hop on, get you some of that shit, and if you got in it before he said it, or if you was in it before he found about it, shit, you made a good bag. Because on this particular token my wife found, we thought he called it out, but he didn't. She found that shit, and I never forget this. Shit was like in August. We was getting ready to go out, and she like, shit, we had been down, taking little profits here and there, but we had, I'm just trying to hold the bag we put in and get back where it was at, you know what I'm saying? And it was creeping back up there, it was creeping almost, back to where it was when we, put that bag in, that first initial bag of Ethereum. And then it got back. And I remember she called me. This was before the metaverse token. I think it was about a month or two before the metaverse, but the bag we put in came back. Like, okay, we caught everything. We back from, we back at 100%. And she was like, she called me. She's like, hey, Ethereum up. What you gonna do? It's up. You gonna sell? What you gonna do? I never forget that call. She like, it's up. What you gonna do? And shit, I'm like, oh shit, I guess I need to. Hey, I don't want to piss off. She like, nigga, sell. That's basically what she was saying. Well, what you gonna do? That's how she said it. Was like, what you gonna do? It was like a little aggression, no voice. I don't know if she was working out at the time, or I don't know. But I just know when I heard it. And I looked at it. I'm like, okay, we up 4,000. from our bag. So we 4,000 in the positive. And me, I ain't want to sell. I know it might sound stupid, but I ain't want to sell. I just want to hold it. Because since that 50% drop, and prior to that 50% drop, I had been studying Ethereum and just trying to learn about it. Because that was the token I had the biggest bag in. And since May to like May to whatever, like a month or two, you know, studying had continued, so I had got a little more attached to it. And you shouldn't get attached to nothing emotionally. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, damn, this thing, like, Ethereum can be like the future of the economic system on the internet. But hey, wife was like, hey, we back. What you gonna do? I looked at it. We back and we up $4,000. She pressed me. I was like, well, fuck it. You know, it was like when that 50% drop hit, I was holding my finger on the button, like, should I sell or not sell? But I got a confirmation from my wife. She said, don't sell. You know, it made me feel a little better. You know, so I didn't sell. I was back there again. She said, hey, what you gonna do? I looked, I'm like, okay, we up $4,000 over what we paid. My hand on the button. Should I sell? I ain't want to sell. I'm like, fuck. You know, don't want to piss off. I see that face. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I told you. You know what I'm saying? So I sold. Bob hit the button. It sold. We made $4,000 profit. Okay. After I sold, Ethereum continued to go up in price. It went up from, I think the initial, I forgot how much we paid for it. Like, I forgot how much I paid for it, like 2,100 I paid for Ethereum when we put our first bag in. I forgot, but that's how much it was per token. And it went up to after I sold it and we made a $4,000 profit. When I sold it, it went all the way up to just say if I would have held for like another day, not even a whole day, just within a, you know, maybe within 24 hours, we would have made an extra, instead of the 4, we would have made an extra 10 to 12,000. You know, that's cool and shit. But hey, I got confirmation from her. You know, I guess she was like, hey, she ain't on this with you. And I was mad. You know, I was like, man, I knew and she remember, she'll probably remember that day if she ever watched this video. I was pissed off. You know, not yelling and screaming, but you know, I was just upset. You know, you can feel the energy coming from it. You know, man, I knew I should have just, you know, shouldn't sold and this and that, but fuck it, it's sold. But that gaming token she found, like I said, we getting ready to go out one night, and you know, I ain't paying that shit no attention, but you know, she be, just women be on it every day or whatever. And she was like, Mike, the token is up. I'm like, what token? She talking about the gaming token. And I'm like, which one? You know, cause she had a couple of them she was into. She had like 5, 6 game tokens she was into. I don't think I had number like one. I think maybe one or two. Let me see, one, two. I think I had about 2 gamer tokens. She told me about that I purchased. And the one she told me was up. I looked at it. I was like, damn. I looked at that bit. That shit was up 23,000. I was like, God damn, nigga. I'm like, oh shit. Let me cash out. God, I'm trying cashing out. You know, while we both of us, she her shit. She up like 23,000, 26,000. Mine up, 20 something thousand. And you know, I was using my Ethereum wallet. You know, I cashed out. You know, I took profits. I took profits only. So whatever I invested in that token, I left in there and I just took the profits out and I converted it to Ethereum. That shit came out to be like 19, 20 something thousand worth of Ethereum I got. I didn't cash out to dollars. I cashed out to another cryptocurrency that I feel was that, you know, you're either gonna cash out in the stable coin to maintain your cash value, or you're gonna cash out into a token that you feel has potential to go up in value, or a safe token, you know, like Bitcoin or Ethereum. But MetaMask is an Ethereum wallet, you know, very, very Android friendly. My wife was using Apple, iOS. Apple is not cryptocurrency friendly because that day, and there's been a lot of people in the industry of crypto having issues using their iPhones, you know, dealing with cryptocurrency at certain times, just having problems doing certain things. It works, but it just sometimes they be having issues. And how the fuck this they the number one company in the world, how the fuck they having issues on their software platform? That don't make sense. But she couldn't convert hers for some strange reason. It wouldn't work. She tried to snatch 22,000. I'd have snatched mine out. She gonna take it. That would have been an extra 40 bands. But for some reason Apple wouldn't, Apple wasn't doing their thing. They wouldn't, let her do it. I guess they were having, the system was down, or she had a MetaMask wallet on, you trying to use it on iOS system, and they just, Apple greedy, man. It's no profit for Apple on that transaction. They get nothing. See, on the iOS infrastructure, every transaction they make profit. You see, on that MetaMask transaction that you was trying to perform on the iOS system, they don't get no profit. So this is just me assuming shit and knowing that I heard and seen videos of my people talking about how bad the iOS system is dealing with MetaMask, and just having a lot of problems. So she couldn't take it off. She couldn't convert it to a stable coin or Ethereum, or what. She couldn't convert it, send it to her, Coinbase account and cash out, She couldn't do nothing. They wouldn't let her do nothing. She just kept trying. It just kept getting her error message and all this shit. And I couldn't imagine how she felt at that time because she was mad as fuck. I'm happy as fuck. She was mad as fuck. But we still went out and just had some fun, It was like that day felt so good. That was the biggest bag that I've ever earned in crypto. Yeah. But check this out. It's still, man, this industry is just beginning. It's just beginning. It is just beginning. Like I told y'all, Warren Buffett now say, man, the blood in the street, be greedy, eat that shit. Crypto right now is at a low. Is at a, man, cryptocurrency is under $1 trillion for the entire market cap of cryptocurrency. In 2021, it was 3 trillion. Right now, it's about 800 something billion. It's blood in the street, major blood. There's so much blood in the street. My wife, she mad as fuck right now, nigga, because all the crypto we own down 90%, 95%. Mad as fuck. She pissed off than a motherfucker. Hey, what you want me to do? Shit, nigga, I done been there with her. Nigga, I choose to go forward in this shit. She may not choose to go forward, but I choose to go forward. And I'm going forward with it. Shit. I will never talk to her about cryptocurrency again. I won't never say it around her again. Because she not about cryptocurrency like that. She's just about making a profit and getting the cash and just having cash to do whatever you want, having cash on hand, and that's cool. We need cash on hand. But my wife is what you call a tourist in the cryptocurrency industry. They come have some fun, you know, check it out. Oh wow, you know, they come and have some fun, you know. They come to do a tourist thing. And for however long they, you know, want to be a tourist. You know, some people go on vacation, stay for like a week, 2 weeks, a month. But nigga, I'm a settler. Nigga, I'm building a little TP in the middle of nowhere, on the frontier. I'm building a little TP. Shit, no, this is where I'm staying here. I'm staying here. No matter where it take me, I'm staying here. You know, I ain't no motherfucking tourist. I'm a settler. Fuck that tourist shit. Fuck that shit. Bitcoin. Is a decent cryptocurrency. But there are more sophisticated technology out there other than Bitcoin. Way more sophisticated technology. Meaning that these blockchains are better than Bitcoin. You will be exposed to these blockchains, these decentralized applications, which we call altcoins. Anything outside of Bitcoin is considered to be an alternative coin or token. We call them altcoins, just short for alternative altcoins. And that's where the motherfucking real fucking money at. Nigga, get the ebook. You're gonna get your intro. And after that ebook, when we talk, your life might just start. Your life will fucking start. You think you living now? Or you think you living in hell or shit? Or you just don't know what the fuck to do? Okay. Get that ebook. Read that ebook. When I talk to you, I'm gonna vet you out. Are you a tourist or are you a settler? I'm gonna find out. And from that day forth, hey, I fuck with tourists. I'm gonna show you what to do as a tourist. You just wanna hop in and hop out. I'm gonna show you how to do that. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna give you the strategy to do it. But if you're a settler, shit. I mean, we twins. I mean, we twins, and I want to fuck with you. I want to build a friendship with you. So let's go. Peace out. See you.